Okay, so this will be the another tutorial for the Ternary search example. I'll be going to walk you through the step-by-step process and how does it work. So given that we do have here a specific array that we do have 13 elements in our array. So that is 4, 10, 8, 10, 20, 30, 27, 32, 38, 45, 50, 58, 60, 74, 89, and 94. So in this case, class, it will be definitely a sorted manner already here. So as you can see, because ternary search, you cannot perform if and only if it's your elements in your array. If that is not a sorted, you cannot perform that though. So in this case, considering that we do have this kind of elements in our array, so we will begin to search 16. So in your step one, you should define what is your low and what is your high. Given that, by the way, I'll be going to give you the formula for that as well, so that you could be able to know here. Let me define first the formula. For the mid one, this will be your formula. That is the low plus the division of high minus low and then divided by into 3. And for the mid 2, that is the high as well, and minus with your high and low, and then given that you will begin to divide it into 3. So that's how you will begin to define that. So in order for us to make sure that we could be able to compute that well, so let's actually grab a calculator here. I'm so sorry because I don't want to have any problem in my calculation as well. So let me just use a typical calculator. So that is here. Okay. Basically it must be a basic calculator. Why is it not working? Okay, it is still good. All right, though we'll begin to definitely perform this operation already right now. So in your step right now, here, there's your low that is 0 and your high that is 12. So given that you will begin to calculate each of the mid one, mid two, and so you will begin to definitely set this as right now here. Your low right now is 0. Then you will begin to add that. Then 12 minus your low divided by 3. So what will happen with that one? 0 plus 12 minus 0, that is 12 divided by 3. 12 divided to 3. You want to make sure that is 4, right? Okay, 0 plus 4. And that is 4. So we'll begin to compare that later on. So let me just calculate the mid 2 as well. So for your mid 2, that is definitely your high, that is 12, then minus with your 12 minus 0, then divided by 3, it will be the same thing, 12 minus 12 over 3, and that will become 12 minus 4. Sorry. 12 minus 4, that is technically yeah, definitely correct. So in this case right now, we will compare since we are searching 16. So that's for index 4, that is 27. Is it equals to 16? No. Okay, we will just do the same as like that. Right now, 8 is set to 58. 58. So what will happen in this case right now? Is it equals to 16? No, technically. Okay. That's how you will deal with that one. Okay. So right now, since you're if you can evaluate that right now, in this case, your array is actually less than with the target is actually greater than the value of your mid one, the same with your mid two. What you will need to do right now is definitely you will search in your step two, you have to define a specific new low as well as new high. So your low earlier is zero, but right now you will be going to check that since in your mid two that is still less than to the target. So what you will have to do, you will do mid plus one with the mid two. Since you cannot perform in your mid one, you cannot mid one plus one, no, technically not. So right now, mid two plus one, that is your eight. So it will become nine there. And your high will still definitely be 12. So what will happen here? You will calculate mid one and the same with the mid two. So your mid one, that is, I'm so sorry, 4, then plus your high minus low, 12 minus 9 over 3, right? High minus low, yeah, correct. So in this case right now, 4, then 12 minus 9, and that is 12 minus 3, oh, divided by 3. So technically 4 plus 3 divided by 3 is 1, so that is 5. Here then with your mid 2, that is high. Your high is technically 12 minus 9, high minus low, then divided by 3. So therefore 12 minus 3 over 3, then 12 minus 1, so 11. So therefore right now you have to compare what is the 5, index 5, that is a 32. Is it equals to 60? No. What about 11? 11 is set to 89. 89. Okay. Is it equals to 60? No, the same thing. So if you're going to assess it right now, you cannot go back with the mid one anymore because you cannot make sure to mid one plus one. No, no, that's a no, no. So your mid in your step 3, by evaluating that one, your low will still retain as none because your target is definitely beyond the low as a 5 year. Your mid one, it must be beyond that is less than 9, the index 9 that you do have in your loan. So you cannot change the low value right now. So technically here in your 11 as your mid 2, since earlier is your high 12. So since this will be your mid 2 and mid 2 is definitely almost in that what do you call this one? That is somewhat your midpoint, I mean, your target is almost there already. So what you need to do, you have to need to perform mid to minus one. Is that will be your new high. So from 11 minus 1, it will become 10. That will be your new high right now. That is somewhat similar to the implementation of your binary search that you were able to do last time. So what you will have to do right now here, mid 1 calculation. So your low, right? Yeah, low. Yes, low plus. So your low right now 9 plus technically 10 minus 9 divided by 3. The here then with your mid 2, that is high 10 minus 9 and divided by 3. So what will happen right now? 9 plus 10 minus 9, that is 1. 1 divided by 3. So that is what? 0.33. You don't have to round it off. That is not necessary to round it off because in um searching we will not be going to round it off and go. So it will become 9 9.03, 9.3 rather. So you will the 9 will become 9.3 will become still 9. Although that you will be going to have it 9.5, 9.6, you will not be going to round it off or base that into 10, basically. What will be the, if it is 9 point something, that is technically 9 in your searching algorithm. That is not the same in mathematics that you will be going to implement the round off rule. However, here in this manner for searching algorithms, this is technically you will base in what will be the principal value. Now, 10 minus, that is 1 divided by 3, that is the same 10 minus 0.3. So right now, 10 minus 0.3, that is 9.7. So that is still the same thing, right? So there is a minimal variation, actually. It's still 9. So by checking the 9 value, what is 9? That is 16. So does 60 is equals to 60? Yes, of course. So evaluating that one, search is done. You need one, but right now, getting as well. Evaluate then does it need to as well. So that you could still continue the process until although that you will be to start with mid one, but I want you to still continue this one here for the mid two so that I could give you some more points as well. So is it equals to 16? Yes, then the same thing. So we could confirm that right now here that 60 is found at index 9. So that's how we will illustrate the implementation of ternary search, and that is really basic for you because unlike with a binary search that you will be going to only find only one um, need. How about right now here in ternary search, there is a need one and need two that it could be easily that you were able to find the specific element that easily. So hopefully that is somewhat clear to everybody. And in your examination on Sunday and the next 2 weeks, that must be like this. You should really do the step-by-step process because of course it will really lose your point if you will not follow the same procedure or the same step-by-step process. So thank you so much, and I'll be going to illustrate in the next video and the another searching algorithms though. So thank you so much and see you in the next video then. Okay.